Hello, my name is Diana Joseph. I am an innovation consultant and the CEO of the Corporate Accelerator Forum. And as you may be able to see, I have some facial paralysis. It's the result of Bell's palsy. Bell's palsy is a condition that comes on very quickly with paralysis on half of the face, and therefore it looks a lot like stroke. So when this happens, what you do, if you have medical friends like I do, is you go to the emergency room to rule out a stroke. It was a big relief to know that it wasn't a stroke. And then the doctor informed me that I needed to take care of my eye. It turns out that one of the most important problems with Bell's palsy is corneal abrasion. A paralyzed eye is an open eye. That was a big surprise to me. I thought a relaxed eye would be closed, but it's actually open. And so that means that if something comes flying at you, you can't blink to protect your eye. And if you're sleeping and you turn over onto the pillow, that's your cornea rubbing right against the pillow. So you have to keep your eye lubricated during the day. That's fine. That part was straightforward. And you have to, in some way, hold your eye closed at night. That part was not as straightforward. It's a funny shape, the eye. There's this ball, but then there's this rigid, hard part over the top of it. Like, how are you actually supposed to get in there with anything that can stay and keep it shut? I understood it had something to do with tape, but I couldn't figure out how to tape it. So I went online to see what other people were doing, and thank goodness, there are lots of people with Bell's palsy, with facial paralysis due to Bell's palsy or for whatever reason, who have made instructional videos about how they tape their eyes shut. Specifically, I remember one young man who used maybe, 6 or 8 pieces of tape. Maybe there were like 3 this way and 3 this way, another one diagonally. I don't know. I tried it. I tried his method, and even with all those layers of tape over my eye would still open up underneath because it's just, my eye's deep set and the tape is like floating above it because of how far out my socket is. So that one didn't work. I remember another one, there was a man who had made his own medical device to hold his eye shut. And this was a piece of rubberized plastic. It was a headband with sort of a flat piece that it was like nice and tight, and so it would hold the headband would hold the flat piece against his eye and keep it shut. And he felt like it was a great idea and he wanted to sell it. He'd been working on it for years, but the only way it could work is that he had shaved his head. So I'm really not going to shave my head for this. So I didn't find anything that worked. Finally, after really quite some time of I don't even remember how I solved it in the short run, but I remember finding deep in a Reddit thread a post from a nurse who was taping coma patients' eyes shut, and she explained how to do it. So I found a way to do it with tape, and that's what I was living with for many years, several years. It's okay. I can use that to sleep, but it bends my eyelashes a funny way. Sometimes my eyelashes come out when I'm taking it off, and I have to do it a somewhat different angle each night, because if I don't, if the adhesive goes to the same place over and over again, I get irritated from the adhesive on the tape. So I was really delighted to learn about the Tarsus patch. I've just ordered 2 new boxes. I'm using it all the time. And what my wish is that in every emergency room in the world, when someone comes in with Bell's palsy, the emergency room doctor says, you need to protect your eye. That's the most important thing you need to do. And here is how you're going to hold your eyelid shut. It's that easy. So let's make it happen. Thanks.